today we're going to discuss the safety of laser hair removal and why you should choose Milan. We want to address this question head on. Yes, laser hair removal is safe when it's being performed by medically trained professionals. And at Milan, we do hire only medical professionals who are licensed and have been trained specifically to perform those laser hair removal treatments. Most of the side effects that people get with laser hair removal treatments are very mild. It's often just a little bit of redness, some swelling that goes away in a day or two. Sometimes it's gone by the time the client even leaves that treatment room. Complications are extremely rare. With proper protocol and advanced medical technology, we can perform those safe and effective treatments. It's really important that you choose a reputable provider when you are looking into laser hair removal. You really want to understand that company and know that they have your safety in mind when they are performing those laser hair removal treatments. Here at Milan, client safety is our top priority. Yes, we want you to get those amazing results, but we also want to keep you safe throughout that entire process. Some people also look into those at-home devices. They can seem like a good option on the cost end, but ultimately it's not giving you those permanent results, and you're risking safety because you don't have a medical professional performing that treatment who is knowledgeable in understanding the effects of that laser on your skin. Before we get into laser hair removal treatments and that safety that we have in place at Milan, let's talk a little bit about what that process really looks like. So when we have a client who comes in for a laser hair removal treatment, essentially what we are doing is we are targeting the pigment in that hair follicle, and it is going to destroy that connection between that hair follicle, the root there, and that blood vasculature, giving us those permanent results. It's really important that you choose a place that has that modern technology. And here at Milan, we use the Candela GentleMax Pro. That is an FDA cleared laser that is suitable and amazing for giving you those long lasting results. With our laser hair removal treatments, because we do use that modern technology, results can be seen as soon as the first treatment. At Milan, not only do we use the Candela GentleMax Pro, that FDA cleared laser, but we also have medical professionals who are trained specifically in laser hair removal. They are fantastic at performing skin assessments and asking good questions of our clients, geared towards ensuring we have that safety in mind. When you come in for your treatment, your provider is going to ask you a series of questions. They're going to ask you about sun exposure, what you have been doing outside lately, if you really feel like you're at your baseline skin tone, and they're also going to look and assess that area. If you have a little bit of color in that area, we have a few different options where we might have you treat within tan lines, something like that, but we want to ensure that safety across the board. We're also going to ask about product. We do need to make sure that when you come in for your treatments that you are soap and water clean. We know that any product in that body area that we are treating can lead to potential complications, and we really want to ensure that we do not have those issues arise. In addition to all of that, we do have strict policies in place. So when you come in, you will get very, very fashionable eyeglasses to wear throughout your treatment. Providers will wear them in the clinic, so will the clients while we are performing those laser hair removal treatments. That's to ensure the safety of your eyes during those treatments. We also have an exclusive protocol at Milan that allows us to treat clients of all different skin tones. With our laser, we have the Alexandrite side and the YAG side of the laser. The Alexandrite laser is going to be used for our lighter skin tone clients. It is going to get them those effective results. We then have our YAG laser. This is meant for our darker skin tone clients who have a little bit more melanin in their skin. This is going to be safe and effective for them as well. Some clients come to us who have previously used a diode laser and might be a little hesitant about getting those laser hair removal treatments done. I want to assure you that our laser will be safe for those darker skin tone clients who have a little bit more of that melanin. It's designed specifically to give those permanent results to you and avoid those melanocytes, giving a safe treatment. When it comes to those lasers, they both emit different wavelengths. A wavelength is really just that laser's beam of light. That's what we're using to target those follicles. And the other thing I want to touch on, if you're someone like me and you have tattoos, you might be wondering if you can safely get laser hair removal treatments. You absolutely can. Our providers are trained to treat around those tattoos, keeping a safe border away from them to ensure that we do not cause any harm. While laser hair removal is extremely safe, we do still have some considerations that we like to keep in mind. If someone is pregnant, they can't receive those laser hair removal treatments, but as soon as they deliver, they can absolutely come on in. We will get them in for those treatments and get them going. Additionally, you do have to be at least 16 years old to receive laser hair removal treatments. You can have a package purchased before you turn 16 to really just lock in that price, but we can't actually begin performing those treatments until you reach that age of 16. Additionally, we do need to make sure that your skin is intact. So if you have any cuts, bruises, maybe like a psoriasis or eczema flare-up, we still can treat you. We'll just treat around that area that day so you can still come in and get those laser hair removal treatments. Occasionally, we will get clients who ask us about medications they're taking, if they need to hold off on laser treatments while they're taking certain medications that cause that photosensitivity. When it comes to the wavelength of the laser, it's not going to overlap and be the same as those wavelengths that cause issues with those photosensitive medications. It's very, very similar to standing next to a light bulb. It's not going to be the same as if you went in to get an X-ray or a CT scan, something like that. The laser also does not have the ability to cause any cancer or anything like that. It's not going to change that genetic makeup of those cells, keeping it a very, very safe treatment. We do always want our clients to also come in for their treatments fully shaven. That's going to ensure that we are able to get an effective treatment, and also it's going to make it less spicy. If you have surface hair out when we are treating that area, what can happen is the laser can target that surface hair specifically, and it could potentially lead to a thermal injury. We always encourage our clients to avoid that sun exposure when they're getting those regular laser hair removal treatments. So we want to encourage you to use that SPF, make sure you're using it properly. I always tell my clients, read the back of that bottle. Sometimes it says you need to put it on 15 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes before you're going to go out and be in the sun, because it can take that amount of time for that sunscreen to be effective. You additionally need to make sure that you are reapplying sunscreen throughout the day. If you put it on just in the morning and then you're outside for 8 hours, it's not going to be doing anything for you 3 hours later. A baseball cap does great for shading your glabella or right in between your eyebrows, but it's not going to do anything from here down. We really need to ensure that you are wearing that hat that has that nice wide brim to ensure that safety and keep you at that baseline skin tone. We also want you to come into the clinic product free. We want you to be soap and water clean when you come in. If you have anything on when you come into the clinic that day, we do have a gentle cleanser in there. You can wash any makeup off your face. We also will wipe underarms and faces before we perform that treatment, because those areas truly are notorious for having product cling to them. So we do want to ensure that we have that nice clean surface to minimize any potential risks of thermal injury. The benefits of laser hair removal are not just cosmetic. It is a medical procedure. It really is going to help alleviate things like razor burn, ingrown hairs. It can be fantastic for those clients who have PCOS, those hormonal changes. Additionally, pilonidal cyst, hysterism, all of those things, laser hair removal can help improve the comfortability and the confidence of our clients. Laser hair removal at Milan is not only effective, but is also safe. Call Milan today to book your free consultation.